Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is LOLSupport here, and this is going to be our introduction video slash Nidalee tips and tricks. So, I have my buddy here, Locklologist, and another recent friend of mine, Grimero. Shoutouts to him, and Arrowway. Shoutouts to him too. And Arrowway actually in this match was lagging fairly hard, he was saying, but nevertheless we still were able to pull off a really good game, and he did a really good job. So a little bit of an introduction to this channel. A big thing that we're going to be trying to do with this channel is just trying to get content out to you guys of small stuff that you might not have known about certain champions, or just the way League works. The thing is, we aren't Diamond League players or Challenger League players. We're just pretty much run-of-the-mill, average, everyday players, but we do know a lot about League, and we want to share that with you guys, whether it's in champion guides, tips and tricks, and anything like that. So let us know what you guys think. If you guys like these, definitely let us know. If there's something you'd like us to change, something you'd like us to cover, let us know. Comment, send us messages. We really want to hear how we can make this channel better and more geared towards you guys. So anyways, other than that, right now we are standing here trying to wait for this leash for the blue. Our jungler is Jax, which is a fairly decent jungler. I mean, I like Jax more in the top lane, personal preference, and we're going against a Rengar jungle. So right here, I think it was either me or someone else. We were saying we should go invade blue, but we ended up not going. So, and all right, so I got the leash out. Now we're gonna start just doing this very simple farming phase. Just gonna speed through this. A big thing with this game that I've noticed that a lot of people don't really take advantage of is last hitting, man. Like, it is so essential to this game to be able to not only last hit, but just get that creep score up. Like, I can't tell you how many games I've won, not on kills, but just because I've farmed better than the other person. And if you do play safe and no one gets the kill in your lane, who wins is going to come up to CS, and if you can't CS properly, then that's a big thing that you need to learn. And we'll actually be putting out a video soon on last hitting, freezing lanes, and last hitting under turret even. But yeah, that's a very important thing that took me years, or not years, took me about a few months to learn. There's a big thing though. Definitely upgraded my league game. So right here we're just farming, not really doing anything much. We just wasn't getting any ganks. Neither was she, so it's just kind of really small, tedious work. Right there I put a bushwhack in the river, just so that I could more hang towards the right hand side of the lane, because knowing that that is in the bush, it will allow me to catch Rengar if he steps on it, or what have you. But it allows me the freedom to stay more on the right hand side of the lane, which is what I want. And the reason you want to stay on the right hand side of the lane, especially with an Ahri in lane with you, is she has to make a decisive move on whether to harass you with her Q or whether she wants to damage the minion wave. Too often I see people stand in the minion wave with people that have abilities like Ahri that they don't make it hard for them to lane. Like, you want to stand off to the sides of your minions with someone like Ahri, who does have that, like the skill shot that goes through all the minions. It just allows for more complicated mechanics for them, makes your job a little easier, and it negates minion block a lot too. I always hear about people talking about that, and I've actually experienced it a couple times where it's just them minions just get in the way, So that's why you'll see me going off to the sides a lot, just to avoid a lot of the Ahri harass. Like right there, it was just an easy sidestep. Okay, we're gonna fast forward a little bit more. All this is just really farming. I'm I'm waiting until level 6 when I get my mobility. Right there, land a good Nidalee spear. If you're going to play Nidalee, get good with your spears. I mean, that is a huge thing. I mean, obviously, every person knows AP Nidalee is that person who can drop you down fresh out of the base, you know, to 25% health. And get good at those skill shots. I mean, there are a lot of fun champions out there that just require a little bit of skill shots. Right here, we're just putting a little bit of pressure on top lane. At the time, we didn't know if it was warded or not. We were asking the cat, but she really had no idea. So right here, we're going in on the Kha'zix. I was out of position a little bit, so I really couldn't do anything. And I think I missed the spear. No, I connect. Yeah, leading your shots on your spears definitely does help you out a lot with Nidalee and fun champs like Ezreal too. I actually learned how to do my skill shots with Dr. Mundo, and Dr. Mundo is a fantastic person to learn skill shots with just because of the short cooldown on his skill shot, and the fact that it's health reliant, not mana reliant. You could just spam it as long as you hit something. It'll give you something back. Right there. Don't be afraid to use your Q to get a little bit of farm under turret or anywhere really. You know, it's a low cost ability. You know, if it gets you 16 gold, that can be the difference between, you know, getting an item right away or having to wait 10 seconds and, you know, not getting the kill. So every second counts in this game, and every piece of gold does count. So if you have to pop an ability to get a CS, go for it. You know, and alright, now we're gonna speed this up a little bit more. Right here, I thought they were doing blue, so I go in, put a bushwhack there just so we can get a little bit of vision next time they try and go get blue. It's around that time mark to where Rengar would have done blue. If you guys didn't know, the blue and red camp spawn 5 minutes after starting. Rengar starts his red buff, meaning his clear time would probably be around 3 minutes. So around the 8-minute mark is when blue buff does come up for Rengar. Right here I see that top lane's getting ganked a lot. Rengar's camping, just having a good old time. So go in, check a few spears, you know, have a little fun with it. Right here, this could have been an easy kill. I thought Kha'zix was maybe going to dodge right, but oh well, you win some, you lose some. Right here, it's just me getting a little greedy, almost cost me a death, but right, we're going to go through, going back in the lane. Ahri's trying to push. Just back her up a little bit, you know, don't get too aggressive. Still 50% health, got to keep that in mind. Ahri's got incredible burst potential, so never underestimate Ahri, especially in lane when you're 50% health and you barely got any mana left. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm freezing the lane, which it's common sense to a lot of people, but for those who don't know, freezing a lane is it's basically utilizing the position of the minions. So I'm gonna distract or move my camera here. So if you follow my cursor, you ideally want to freeze your lane about right here. And the way you do that is you just stand your champion right here and you walk either this way and then you walk this way, or you know, you could just stand in the minion wave, whatever. If you're not dropping too much health by the minions, then just stand here. And what that does is it prevents jungle ganks from happening from their team. You know, if a lane's too pushed, a jungler cannot gank. It's not worth it. It's not worth his time, you know, for losing that amount of CS. So when you can freeze a lane effectively, it does increase your survivability in lane, and it does make for a harder time for the enemy team. So we're probably also going to be putting a video out on how to freeze lanes. Just a lot of the small things that every League player should know, but it's not always common sense. Right here, I felt a little uneasy. I saw Ahri turn that on, and I knew she was probably going to dive with the Rengar. Just being aware of my surroundings, you know, knowing what's happening and when it's happening and why it's happening. You know, if an Ahri who's normally passive the whole game suddenly turns on her, you know, her shield, you know, you can kind of guess something's going to happen. Either a gank or she really wants to dive you. In that situation, when you're 50% health like this, just leave. I mean, it's not a big of a deal. You know, it's better for you to stay in lane and hold minions and get gold than to try and, you know, fight her and potentially lose and die and have to wait for the spawn timer or even have to base. Anytime you can stay and get CS and keep the CS, you always want to do that. That's always the better option. Right here, just constantly checking their blue. Rengar already did it, sadly. That's the cool thing about Nidalee. You can always check blue with the sound of your spear, because it does make a distinct sound when it connects. Right here, just farming a little bit. I am 50% health, so I'm trying to stay a little bit more passive. Pop a health pot. Going through. Right here, I realize I'm starting to kind of lose lane, so I need to push a little bit harder, not just last hitting. So I'm going to start auto-attacking a little bit more. I see the Jax come in for the gank, and I do back up a little bit, land a nice spear. Alright, so now what we're doing is we're heading towards bot lane. This is going to be a decent sized fight. I see the Rengar. I don't want to deal with it. I don't know if he's pinging, so just jump through the wall and get to a safe spot. So right here, you see the guys. I put down a pink ward just in case that Rengar is going stealth, which he is. I didn't know where though. So it's always better to be safe than sorry, especially as one of the squishier AP champions. Right there, landed a good spear on Rengar. Knowing the length of your spears is definitely a big thing with Nidalee. Doing that, it'll make the difference between a good Nidalee and one that probably won't win you games. So yeah, the Rengar and Ezreal are just chilling in bot lane. Okay, so right here, what happened? My wave pushed. Ahri got my tower. So what I'm doing is I'm freezing the lane in the middle right here, rather than go back to my minions and fight. I'm just gonna intercept the next minion wave. Right here, deciding what I want to do. Put down a pink ward, heal myself, give myself the attack speed, because yes, Nidalee's heal does give you attack speed. And just taking as much of the turret as I can. I see the Rengar coming in, land a nice spear. I try and help out my cat there by healing, but I got a little too late. Realized, alright, I'm probably not in the best position. Try and catch Ahri with a spear. Yeah, they were pretty steaming at the end of the game because of the spears, but that's the point of Nidalee. You're supposed to frustrate the enemy team, hope they slip up. Now right here, see the right there. I'm gonna actually rewind that. Okay, so right here, after I see the Kha'zix come in the lane, you got to pay attention to where they're standing in relevance to the minions. I thread the needle through the minions to make sure I hit the Kha'zix. Always do that. Always try and find the pockets. Always trying to find the holes in the minion waves and position yourself to where you can get a good shot. Because honestly, when they're in the minion waves, that's when they're least expecting the spear. So if you can place a good shot just in between the minion waves, then that's always the best shot. I mean, right there, you saw the cannon minion just barely save Ahri's life. That spear probably would have taken him down to about half health. So, right here, we're just trying to delay the push. Jack's going down to gank bot lane, so I knew I wasn't gonna have any help. So, right here, just trying to get a good position on Ahri to get the spear. I knew Locke was gonna throw that arrow, so I threw the spear a little bit to the left of the arrow. So it was either the arrow or my spear. One was gonna hit, and luckily it was the spear. So, right here, see the Ezreal tower dove. I tried to get in, get a little free gold, farming champions, but I guess it backed up just at the right time. So here, just checking the tower, see if Ahri's there. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get a kill. I'm a little bit hungry for a kill. I got 2 assists. By this time, usually you're getting kills with Nidalee. Getting nice spears. Okay, coming up to top lane, coming up to gank, and no one's really low health, so that's really not the best thing to do for me at this time right now, just because of my items. I don't have anything too advanced. I mean, I got Blasting Wand and Adorn ring, some boots. So right here, just getting blue buff. After this, gonna head to base. Now, if you notice, Ahri's putting a lot of pressure in mid, which is the best thing that she can do right now. Her other lanes aren't doing too fantastic. I know her bot lane, the ADC is doing fine, but so is ours. So the wave's kind of just frozen in the middle. Our top lane's doing pretty bad. Just with the way the cards are played. Rengar's been camping out top lane. So it's forcing me to push a lot. And by pushing in mid, Ahri's creating a lot of tension in the mid lane, so I can't really be at two places at once. So it's a good thing that she was doing that. Right here, we're just going to take tower really fast and gonna head over to, I believe, top lane. Yeah. So right here, I see the Rengar. I know probably not the best option to go in there. Stay in the bush. Fast forward a little bit. Okay, so right here we're going to gonna check their red. There, give the Jacks a little bit of damage. Right here, I see the Rengar because I bushwhack. Don't be afraid of bushwhack to get a little, little vision. Don't face check bushes. I mean, it's not smart. Right here, see the Kha'zix, he's ulting. I go back, try and throw the spear, help out Jax. Right here, I'm getting chased, going to the bush, juke out, flash over, pretty easy flash. Katarina's there to clean up. From right here, what I should have done earlier, I should have transformed earlier and try and toss the spear to maybe give a little bit of help to my cat, but got too panicked and lost my cool there. You gotta keep it cool in these games, kids. I mean, that's the way you're gonna land kills. So right here, just going through, trying to heal up with my ability, pop the health pots. So right here, I see that there's a team fight kind of breaking out. Well, not really a team fight, more of the cat's just dying. But so I know Rengar's probably gonna stick around. Probably gonna want a little bit of blood. So what I do is come over here, waiting for the Jax. Jax is gonna come over, bush check with my spear. So right here, Jax goes in. Now one thing I notice here is Ahri has one of two options. She can either push the lane to my tower while I chase off this Rengar with Jax, or she can follow me. And I know she's gonna follow me. So what I do is I try and put enough space between me and her right here. So that's a narrow pathway, and if she's coming, that spear is going to land. Like, know your terrain, because that's the best way to land spears at times. So right there, take a good amount of her health, bushwhack just in case she decides to chase. Now right here, she thinks she can get away, but come on, let's be honest here. You ain't getting away from Ahri. You ain't getting away from me. Alright, so nice little snipe. Getting a little CS under tower. Gonna speed this up. Nothing too different. Kha'zix comes over, tries to help the Rengar. Just came short of that spear right there. And okay, so we're gonna come over to this. I get jumped, juke out of the bush, toss the spear back in. Rengar's trying to get away. Barely missed that, and I believe my team picks up the step. So I'm over here. Jax is getting hurt by Ahri. Give him a little ward. If you have a Jax on your team or anyone who can jump to you, Lee Sin, just be close to him. I can't tell you how many times I've died just because somebody was too scared to come close to me to give me a jump. So just keep that in mind next time you're fighting with the Jax or a Lee Sin. Just give him that little extra boost. So right here, standing in base, waiting, trying to figure out what I need to buy. I personally don't go for the Tear of the Goddess. I know a lot of Nidalee players do, but for me, my mana consumption's not that great to where I need it, and if it is, I'll just go steal a blue or something like that. So instead of buying that, I rush Rabadon just for that just crazy amount of damage that you do get from it. And then I got the Fiendish for the cooldowns. I believe cooldowns are the most OP thing in this game. If you got 40% cooldown, that's just more abilities that you can spend over, the same amount of time. You got to get cooldowns. Cooldowns, necessity. So right there, just dodging Qs, farming this lane. Looks like bot lane's getting pushed pretty hard, so I'm gonna head on over there. Seem to be backing up. Right here, I'm just waiting for my time, trying to see if I can land any clutch spears. Right there, I get a good one on Nunu. Blaze Consume's a little bit OP right now, just tanking back his health. And there we dropped Ezreal too. Ezreal was flaming pretty hard at the end of this match. I had a thing out for Ezreal. Another thing, if you're getting frustrated, don't put it in all chat, because then it just tells the other team you are frustrated and they're gonna go for you. I knew Ezreal was just spamming the all chat with, you know, Nidalee stop, stuff like that, and I knew it was annoying him, so I went the extra mile just to make sure I got to Ezreal. So right here, looking for that minion moment. Right there, I see the Nunu. Stepped out a little bit too much and is consumed. Knew he was going for it. Tried to drop him, and obviously it works. So always be looking for that pocket. Okay, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. Just still farming. Always farm. It's always relevant in the game to farm. Okay, so right here we got a big team fight breaking out. We do have our ADC coming in. Our tank, I don't know what he was doing there. I don't know if he thought that was a great idea. Maybe he was going for the dragon. Oh, so that was a good dragon steal. Didn't even realize that in game. I was more focused on the spears. So right here, he's getting bursted down. I try and heal him. I turn around 1 second too late. Get the first kill with my spear. Lock getting the kill. Right here, you get a chance. I see the Ahri. Go for that. Going to Cougar. Nunu's gonna get away. He's got the blood boil, so I immediately get in the bush for that boost of speed. Get the swipe. Right here, I know it's over. I check the spear. I leave. I know it's over. So that's a nice triple kill. Really good play on the Alistar's part. I didn't even realize it in game. That was a fantastic play. Nice dragon steal, and picked us up a quad, or 4 for 1. So very worth it, very worth it. Right here, just take the blue. Now over here, this Ezreal. I see him, and he's been bugging my all chat this whole time, so I'm going to try and lay down a little bit of harass. Right here, I do get caught off guard. Luckily, my team is here to help me out. So Ezreal got a little cocky, and he is going to get caught, and he is going to get killed here. So now we're going in. Everyone's pinging the turret. I realized I could have done more right here. Gone in, healed myself, or even healed Locke, getting a little bit of attack speed, but you know, oh well. So we're gonna go back in the bush, base, buy. We got money. I usually go back around 1,200 gold, 1,500 gold. That's usually the best thing for me. I feel like I get more items. See, so we rush Morello's after the death cap, just for the simple fact that we do get CDR. Then pick up the needlessly large rod, extra AP. These spears will hurt now. These spears will drop you good amount of health. I would say half health at max. Let's see what we can do to Ezreal here. So Nunu's here. See him. Back up. I don't know where Rengar is. If you don't have map control, if you don't have vision, don't risk it. I notice a lot of people aren't warding in a lot of normals nowadays, and it's kind of frustrating because I mean, it's the same thing as playing in a dark room, trying to play hide and seek. You know, why wouldn't you want to turn on the lights? I mean, it always helps. So right here, I'm warding choke points with my vision wards. Obviously, getting vision wards because of Rengar. These are common paths that you have to go through to get to, you know, Baron, to get to mid lane from top lane. So those are always 2 good points. I like to put them in. I usually ward in a triangular type deal. I usually place 1 ward right here, another ward right there, and then a 3rd ward around here. That's just the way I like to ward. I feel like it gives me the total vision of the jungle and which way they're coming from. So right here, everyone, we see them, we have vision, which is why we engaged at the right time. Ashe landing a perfect arrow, landing the spear, giving the kill to the ADC. You know, don't be greedy, guys. If it's the ADC, give him the kills. So right here, see my team going in. I take this time out, realize that, you know, okay, look, you are Nidalee. You're not going to be doing a whole bunch of deeps, especially when you're AP. So take the chance out, go around, see if you can land some offset spears. See right here, I see the Kha'zix coming in. I leave. I don't want to deal with that. See my team's kind of backing up. See Rengar chasing my ADC. Come over, give him a body. That Rengar doesn't want to deal with it, so just be in there for your teammates. Sometimes you don't even gotta fight. You just gotta be there, and then the other team will back off. So right here, bunch of people in bot lane. Jax is doing the right thing by farming. He is low on his internet connection. The internet connection not that great. Now right here, I tried to heal Alistar through the wall, but I guess it doesn't work. So yeah, I was chatting him. I was saying I was trying to heal him through the wall, but it wasn't working. He was really cool dude. He wasn't really over exaggerating anything. Wasn't really caring about the game, but still doing a great job. So right here, just going around, helping out my Jacks, pushing lane. Gonna fast forward a little bit, kind of one shit. Farming up, stay in the bush. Right here, taking the chance out, going around, doing my best to land the spears. Now right there, boom. You see that? That's taking Ezreal's health just down. That's what you need to do is Nidalee. Go in the off positions where they don't think you're going to be and check spears. Check spears all day. Right here, because we have ward control. Look, so you see we got one vision, we got one normal ward. Now I know they're coming for me. I can see them, right? So right here we're going to we're just gonna play. So I see all of them coming. I take the right route. I go through, take a tower hit. Utilize your brushes. As Nidalee, always stay in the jungle if you're running away, because those brushes will save your life. Take the long way. I was yelling the lock here, just run. We got the whole team chasing. So use brushes. Brushes will help you get away and just keep pouncing. That's the only way, that's the way Nidalee, is the fastest champion like she is. Their passive is just OP when you're running away from people. Right here, pick up Blasting Wand, another ward. Wards always help. Always gotta get them. So right there, just chucking spears. Taking the off route right here, not being with my team just so I can throw those offset spears. And right there, Noon is just tanking him. Locke gets a nice kill right here. We go in Tiger form, see if we can catch up with some people. Alistar gets taunted, or charmed. So right here, change out of Cougar form. Right there, that's a good move to do if you're a Nidalee player. The combo, you wait for your R to go on cooldown while you're in Cougar form. Do your pounce, click R, and chuck a spear. It's a good way to get a different angle and get your spear from a different angle, but it'll be too fast for them to react, and it's a really good method. I use it a lot. Use it right here. See the Rengar. Ezreal just teleports into my spears, so he's making this job really easy for me. Bush check with the spear, always a good thing to do. So right here, 3v1. I'm not trying to deal with it, so I'm just backing up, waiting for my chance to throw a spear. Right here, I see the Rengar stepping out of place, gets a spear right to the face. So that's what you got to do, is just wait for the moments. Right there, Ahri just stepping just a little bit too far in, gets that spear in the face. You gotta keep that in mind. Always about spears. Try and chuck them in, wait for the minions. So right here, I thought we were going in. The Alistar showed intentions like he was, but I guess he didn't. So right now it's Cat and myself, and it's against 3 other people. So we got the Kha'zix over here with the Ezreal. Everyone's in the bush, so we come over. I see Ezreal, chuck my spear, take off half his health. Same old, same old. So right here, Alistar face checks, and as a tank you can't face check. I saw 3 people. Right here, we're gonna slow this down because I got Jukes for days. Look at that. Ahri doesn't even know where she's going. Boom, peace. Look, he's gonna now lock. He's gonna do his work as an ADC. Just gonna drop her. Come over here. You see Cat doing her job, going in, ulti. Just what a normal Cat should do. So we're going in. We're killing team fights. This is how the game's going to pretty much progress from here. It's just it's downhill spiral for the other team. And once you lose, it's hard to get back, especially when you're not communicating with your teammates. Right here, we're going to push the minion waves, getting the constant heals up by Alistar. Keep in mind your mana too. If you're just go back. I mean, it's you can't do anything unless you're going to stay in Cougar form. Right here, help out my teammates up top. But they're pinging to try and get the kill, so I figured why not get a little free gold. Right here, work up enough mana, go on stealth. Gonna check the spear at Rengar. right there, get away. Team fight breaking out. Chucking in spears. Going with the good ult. See, so right here, I can't do anything. I actually failed to pounce there. Good thing Lock was there, or else I would have surely been dead. So right here, see the Kha'zix. Yeah, it's not the smartest thing. Drop a ward, bounce. It's not good to stay there in that. So we're gonna base. Gonna finish off Void Staff, and then after Void Staff, I will go Zhonya's. Although sometimes I do forget to use Zhonya's, which I need to get better at that. Right there, on the bush, we know it. We're not going in because we have Vision, and that's another reason why Vision is OP. Right here, going in, checking spears. Right there, just taking solid chunks of Ezreal's health out. No problem. Perfect Ashe ult. Too broken up as a team to do anything about it. If you see an Ashe ult, your tank or your person with the most CC should go in. If we had a Sona, perfect time for crescendos. So here we're just pushing lane, killing Ahri. Try to steal Lock's kill there, but wasn't quick enough on the spear. Right there, Ezreal stepping out of line, getting the spear to the face. And he's been spamming all chat all game, so I mean, I actually was starting to go the extra mile just to get Ezreal. So push mid, top tower is gone, so now we're gonna start pushing bot lane, get that pressure going all across the map. So right here, I'm gonna slow us down. I don't know what that Kha'zix was thinking. He was seeing Ezreal rant all game, and after this he did put, I was telling them to guard me with their bodies. It's Nidalee, man. You can't fight her. So right here, I flash. I try and throw the spear. Ezreal blocks with his body like a good boy. Now he's half health and he's got to go back again. And this trend continues. We end up winning the game. We'll fast forward. It's a bunch of nonsense. Right here, get a good save on Lock. Telling him the base. Actually pulls off a pretty clutch move here. Nice crit with Ashe OP. And we're just gonna take down in his, kill people. Right here, just checking through his yard, just trying to chase him. And yeah, it's pretty much it. Pretty much it for the game. Fast forward through. This ended up being a victory for us. Huge plays. Just fast forward to the end. I mean, nothing else spectacular happens. Just a bunch of inhibs, turrets, same old, same old. So that's the end of this one. I'll try and make a more in-depth Nidalee guide, not just one that's introducing us. And small tips and tricks here. So let us know what you think. Tell us about the channel. What would you guys like to see? We're planning on putting out small tips and tricks here and there that you can do in lane. You know, small little things that you might not know, something you might. So right here, enemy team surrenders, and it's a good game. All right, guys, yourLoLSupport out.